Alright, what's up guys? It's your boy Dekkster here, and DisgusedToast has this Frost Lich Jaina Midrange Mage that he made. I don't know if it's the best Jaina Mage. It seems kind of similar to the old ones. It's just running, you know, Jaina. It's running Tar Creeper, Kalmos, and Pyros, because he's elemental. I don't recommend crafting Pyros for this though, but in the future he might be a staple in Elemental Mage. We'll find out. But if you have Jaina, if you got her as your free one, you might want to try this list out. It's not too expensive, I guess. I don't know. But let's go ahead and jump into the game here. Alright, so we're gonna be mulliganing for the normal stuff. We want, I guess, books, worms, archaeologists. Pyros is actually great too. To kind of have a good little 2-drop there. We'll keep the glyph and we'll keep the book. Water elemental wouldn't have been bad against a rogue. I feel like it would have been okay. Actually, I don't even know what to expect against rogue. We haven't been seeing a lot of rogues lately. Maybe it's more minion centric, or maybe it's more miracle-y. Okay, we draw our Jaina right away, which is kind of dead in our hand right now, but hopefully we get to see it in some action later on. Turn 2 glyph with mana worms, always pretty nice. We can do some more glyph action. Just buff this bad boy up. And at this point, we'll just do intellect. Pretty good. It added 2 damage to this. Gave us intellect. I'll take it. Is he not going to clear this? Prep Eviz? Sinister. Shadow Strike. Shadow Strike. Okay. Alright. I'm feeling the book and the intellect. The order in which we do this, I don't think matters too much. Maybe we're going to go Archaeologist instead, because he can deal with this Huckster. And he pulls a secret from our deck, so we have, you know, less of a chance of drawing a secret later on. It'd be nice to get a water elemental top deck so we can do Kalmos on 5 with some sick value. But no. So we'll go with book. We'll go with book, see what spell we get here. Flame Strike, okay. And then maybe we should have went worm and a secret. Because now we can play worm, but then we can't play, you know, a secret. So I'm gonna go ahead and just counter spell here. Next turn maybe we go worm ice block. Or we could just do Kalmos and forget about getting the battle cry. That's always an option. Oh, he's testing mirror entity. Okay. I think I like worm intellect over servant. Let's do it. Okay, we get glyph. There's a water elemental. So next turn we can go water elemental, but then turn 7 we're gonna use Firelands Portal over Kalmos. So maybe we wait. Maybe we wait. I don't know. If he leaves this worm up, we're probably gonna go glyph for sure. If the worm ends up living, which I doubt it will. He should be able to kill this.
So many options.
Yeah, okay. So I'm feeling water elemental and actually pinging this, or we could valet for a little bit more tempo instead. Let's go ahead and do the valet over the ping for a little bit of board presence.
I got the best
Now, sadly, we're not going to get value out the servant. But, you know, we can just Firelands to kill this auctioneer. So I guess it's not too bad. And if he ends up going wide, like a Sherazin or something, which he's not going to, we could use Flame Strike there. So I think we're going to hold on to Flame Strike. Wait for a bigger board. And just Firelands him. Goodness gracious, that's a great miracle. Whew. 3 coins. Backstab he is. So we're not too worried about our health, because we know we're going to have Jaina. She's going to have some sick, you know, some sick lifesteal. Assuming we're able to pull it off. So yeah, we'll go with the Firelands here. That's not too great. Could have been worse, though. Turn 8's looking like a glyph, maybe? Glyph and an ice block. It'd be great if we top deck an elemental. So we can Kalamos. Well, actually, it doesn't matter if we top deck an elemental, because on turn 9 we want to play Jaina. So maybe we play this without. Oh, but there's Pyros. Maybe we just get both our elementals on the board. You'd be able to clear this, though. We could just Flame Strike, but I don't like that option. Pyros and Kalamos, and then next turn hitting with the Jaina, I think is solid. Because I think what we want is to get some minions on the board. So turn 9 we can lifesteal up, which I guess in this situation might not be too important, because we still have 29 health. So maybe we didn't have to worry about doing this. Okay, so he's gonna be able to clear that. If he can't kill the Pyros, I mean, he went here. If he can't clear the Pyros, do we just clear this with it? Get some lifesteal? I'm thinking that might be the case. Let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll Pyros into here. And heal for a sick 2. There we go. And now we got bigger Pyros. This is why Pyros is so good. You constantly get some sick lifesteal with Jaina. If this list was running Syndragosa, this would also be very cool, because you can ping Syndragosa's 2 ice things. The frozen guys. Oh. Ooh. Okay, well, we're gonna Icy Touch on Thalnos. Probably Frostbolt on this bad boy. Oh my god. If we had some board freeze, that'd be great, but we don't. So we'll do this. We'll do this. Let's go ahead and Glyph. Maybe we get like a Blizzard? No, Fireball. Do we want Fireball? Fireball's not really enough to make a big deal. We could Mirror Entity, but right now we're just gonna Frostbolt. Let's go ahead and just get the Fireball then. And then we'll freeze one of these. So we take less damage to the face. We are gonna take 18 though, so he just needs 4 more. So this could be the end. It could be. But if we live till next turn, I think we're gonna be in a really good spot, because the lifesteal. So maybe we should have went Ice Block over Glyph Freeze. But he's already used, I think, 2 Eviscerates. So maybe he has a Cold Blood, though. Cold Blood might just seal the deal. Oh my gosh. Oh, shit. Cool. Okay, so I think we're gonna win, though. Now we get to lifesteal up. We get to Ice Block. We can, actually, if we Flame Strike, we can ping this dude. Clear his board, pretty much. But then we can't ping and then use Ice Block at the same time. I think we're just gonna Ice Block. We'll Fireball on one of these and kill it. Does that seem right? We could ping this. God, the Flame Strike is so tempting. But then I also want to get value out of the Icy Touch. So we'll go Icy Touch on this.
The time is now.
We could Fireball on this. We'll go on this one. And then we'll just freeze both of these. Do we have another secret in the deck? We don't. We'll go with the book. And then, oh man. Oh shit. Totally hesitated there. I was thinking, oh, maybe we can use it on these. Maybe we can use it on the Arcane Giant next turn with the freeze. Hesitated. Choked. I choked, boys. I choked. Dang, okay. Well, this is okay. We set up for a Flame Strike clear next turn. Even if he pops our Ice Block, which maybe he can't. Created by another card. Okay, I'm guessing that's the Shadow Reflection text. Can he just keep doing that? No. Okay, this gets us value. We can ping that. Okay. So we will go ahead, ping that, and then Flame Strike. Ping that to get this thing. Flame Strike. Clear those two guys. We still have another Ice Block. And then if he doesn't clear board and he summons a minion, he's gonna take some big damage. But if he has Eater, which I haven't seen anyone run Eater since the expansion came out, but if he's running Eater, he definitely has us here. This is intense. This is intense, boys. Definitely gonna use that second Ice Block next turn. Is he gonna clear that? If he clears that, we just get to ping it. Well, he's putting these 1 health minions, which almost helps us. What? Is he giving up? Okay. So he just didn't want us being able to ping his stuff? Frostbolt would be insane, but we don't get it. We'll just go with the Pyros. And, we could... Could fireball this and ping it, but it's not gonna kill it. I think we're just gonna go Arcano here. We're gonna give him 1 ping. So, if he runs in to clear the Pyros, which I doubt, he's probably gonna hit my face. But if he runs in to clear Pyros, then we get to run Pyros into him, ping him, kill him, summon a water. Don't be like, okay. Wow. Wow. So, Ice Block? Ice Block is necessary. We could run this into here and Fireball, but then we can't serve in a Calamos. We could just Fireball it and ping it. Let's Fireball it, ping it, and go face. Fireball ping to get the water elemental. Go face. And it summons a water elemental. So that means this can trigger next turn too, right? Or we could just go with this, but then he gets to pop us. So we'll go with, this seems like the only real play. He's using a lot of removal on our water elemental. Or I mean, just our elementals in general. And maybe saving a Vile Spine for turn 10 Pyros? I mean, even if he drops a super big minion, we can kind of kill him with the water elemental. By hitting it and then freezing. Or shattering, I mean. Okay. Ooh, is that a... What could that be?
You want to buy a funnel cake?
Okay, so this doesn't trigger off of the summoned water elementals. Do we test for Vaporize? Let's test for Vaporize. It's not Vaporize. Let's go ahead and hit him. Or we could clear one of these. I kind of want to throw this Pyros out here, since he obviously doesn't have the freeze. We'll do this. We'll hit him in the face. Okay, so we pretty much win. I guess if that was Mirror Entity, he would have been able to pop us next turn, and it could have been bad.
I'm almost out of cards.
And I should have played around that. But now he has 2 10-drops in his hand, and if he plays one, we win. So it's just not a big deal. But as you can see, this lifesteal has kept us in the game.
Can I light your fire?
All right, there we go. Cool. Jaina definitely saving us there. I mean, that's kind of the archetype of the deck, but maybe if we didn't draw her, maybe if we never drew her, it could have been really bad. Could have been, because we wouldn't have had that life steal. He would have been able to pop us a little bit more, but we were able to deal with the giants and everything, and it ended up working out pretty well. Warlock, okay, so we know he's running a lot of AoE clears. This is actually going to be pretty rough. We're gonna want some Flame Strike action. I'll keep Pyros and Frostbolt. We want Jaina, but we want to draw her like turn 9. We want a top decker. Okay, this is nice. Water Elemental goes into Calamos. Really sick. Really, really sick. I might even coin out Pyros here. We got a 4, 5, 6, 7 drop. 2 drop we could just ping. So I think coining out the Pyros isn't terrible, but at the same time we can draw like a Mana Worm. I'll just hold on to it. Maybe we'll get Jaina. We want to play her turn early later on. But it is mid-range. We do want to kind of develop a board, you know? So we'll go Pyros here. He's just going to keep tapping. My boy. My boy keeps hurting himself. Okay, don't want to coin this out because then we can't trigger this. So just a ping? It's a little disappointing. Wonder if he's running Moltons. I mean, I doubt it. He's probably gonna like drain life me or whatever that new drain soul. Twilight Drakes. Been seeing a lot of Twilight Drakes. We'll go with this because it curves into this. This guy sounds like a Pokemon. And then turn 5 we can do Servant of Kalmos. Turn 6 we can coin out of Firelands. Turn 7 we can actually Firelands. Turn 8. Who knows? Who knows, man? Alright, let's do some of this action. See what we get here. Okay. Another Pyros? I think I like the water elementals. They're just a little bit healthy. They're out of range of this guy's AoEs. If he Siphon Souls them, we don't even care. We'll go ahead and hit this. And we'll hit this. Actually, do we want to hit that? That's going to set us up for a big whatchamacall. Defile. We're actually we set him up pretty nice for a Defile here. If he can get one of these guys to 1 health. Maybe I should have killed the Pyros, actually. Okay, here's the Defile. No? Okay. I'm feeling the Flame Strike. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna do it over here. Yeah. Oh, that's all right. And we'll clear this. That way this guy stays on the board. Once again, Defile wipes these two. Turn 7, we got another Firelands. If he doesn't manage to clear these, we can kill this guy. He is running like a hand lock. He's not running that new stuff. Okay, there we go. I'm thinking Firelands here and then hit this just to freeze him. Okay. Because we need to slow this bad boy down until we can get some lifesteal on the board. So next turn we can go Pyros and maybe Frostbolt so that we can, you know, postpone a little bit longer. Yeah, I like this. I like it, I like it. Just don't like... If he would have Bone Mared that, I would have cried. We don't have a good way to deal with Bone Mare. Okay, so we'll go Pyros, Frostbolt. Pyros will Frostbolt here. And we'll hit this. We could have cleared the Mountain Giant, but I'll let this dude clear here. Next turn we get Jaina. Oh. Okay. Well, this might change everything. Now this is looking a little bit more attractive. Maybe we don't want a Jaina just yet, because then we take a big hurt in here. So we could Frostbolt, Volcanic. Do we want Ice Block right now? I think we're gonna do Volcanic first. And then I think we're just going Mana Worm, Arcanologist, Frostbolt, Mana Worm, double Mana Worm. Or we could go with the Water Elemental and freeze him so we have some life still next turn. I like that option. Do we want big board or big heals? We'll go big heals. I almost feel like a Frost Nova would be decent in this deck. You're kind of postponing until you get your elemental action. Oh shit. Okay, not too many. Not a big deal at all, actually. We're not gonna be able to kill this though unless we ping it right now, but we want to go Jaina. This gets us some good good lifesteal here. We could go 1 mana worm here. Might as well go 1 mana worm. He's gonna clear one of those, heal us up. Totally cool with that. If he goes face, we get to use our hero power on him. Make another water elemental. Unless he manages to kill his own guy. Which he might do if he's playing around. I mean, playing around our hero power. Oh, Hellfire, okay. Another Hellfire? Okay. Siphon on our face. Alright. Well, I'm thinking Pyros. He is going to have Siphon Soul, though, which is totally going to wreck us. Let's pull a secret here. Counterspell's not bad. It's really just not what we wanted. We'll do this. We'll do Arcane Intellect. Okay, we're just not getting what we want here. Should we Counterspell? Counterspell sets up for a good Pyros next turn. We'll do a Counterspell. I think Counterspell sets us up for some, I don't know. Oh, shit. Okay. So we kind of need to freeze that. But we can't really. There's our ice block, finally. So we have to play something besides Pyros. If he hits us, we just lose. So let's go ice block. But before we ice block, let's glyph. Or should we go intellect first? Let's go ahead and intellect first. 2 glyphs. All right, let's go for a. Well, we could just fireball this. We could just fireball it. But then we don't get anything on the board. Except Medivh. Ice block. Ice block and fireball. Delays a turn, and he might not be able to kill us unless he has another Abyssal. But he doesn't. He's played 2, I believe, unless I'm keeping track of things wrong. And then if he tries to hit our face with like a, I don't know, any sort of damage, we're okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and use our glyphs this turn. Pyro to his face next turn would be nice. But it's not going to kill him. Do we try it anyway? Let's do another glyph. Oh man. Taunts are going to be eh. I guess we go with the Kabbalist Tome here. Let's go ahead and open that bad boy up. Goodness gracious. Okay. Or what if we... Dang, Shatter would be nice now. Let's go ahead and kill this. But it's going to summon the Water Elemental and immediately die. So we'll just hit him in the face. See, that would have been cool if we could kill it and spawn a Water Elemental. That'd stick around, but obviously it's not going to stick around. He's just going to siphon our face and trigger this. And we don't have the second ice block. So this is actually a pretty big issue. Now we do. So we're going to pull that. Going to go with the ice block. And then we're going to put this bad boy, hope we can heal ourselves up next turn. So if he siphons souls here, we counter. He's probably going to siphon soul and then do this on our face. Ah, shit. He's testing it. Oh, he's a smart man. I think we just lose here then. There's no way for us to heal up. We just couldn't get any heals off. We could Pyroblast them for 10, but that's not going to do anything. Cone of Cold does nothing. We pretty much just lose at this point. Right? There's nothing we could do. We can make him think that's another, No, nothing we can do. He just got way too much value out of that. He honestly killed us with his hero power.
Well played.
He just kept our board clear of minions, so we weren't able to heal up. He was able to heal up. So yeah, there it is. 1 win, 1 loss. You know, it happens. It happens. But pretty cool deck. Pretty cool deck. If you guys have the cards, if you had the cards for, you know, sort of a Mage last season, you might have the cards for this if you got Jaina. But I don't recommend crafting them just for this list. Once again, wait for the meta to settle. We don't know if this is a top tier deck. I don't really think it is. If I was a gambling man, I would say it is not. But whatever, guys. Please like, sub, share if you like the video. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Oh, follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. And yeah, I stream sometimes, guys. Okay, all right. Peace.